we're going to sponsor the new rules and regulations applying to the Philippines. I wanted to call it a 12-step program, but it might be a little bit more complicated than even that. So what we're going to talk about today is approximately, I don't know, probably 100 phone calls in the last week to find out information in regards to getting a flight from Australia to the Philippines. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, that's not realistic, but yeah, well, 100 phone calls would be probably, okay, thanks, cause and effect. 100 phone calls would be a minimal amount of phone calls, but if you consider redialing. So, okay, so I have instructions that are completely worthless from the Quarintine hotels that I've talked to. Each one has a different theory on getting a person from another country to their hotel. But the one consistent factor in the Philippines is, sir, come to the hotel and give us 50% deposit on a $1,000 stay for 14 days, including meals. So each of the proprietors or counter people of the hotels all request that I actually go there and pick a specific date for Warren Hunt or Warren Hunt's arrival, at which point I am to give them 25,000 pesos or $500 to lock up a date for Warren Hunt's arrival. However, if the arrival changes or is canceled, there is no refund on the deposit. You cannot alter the dates at all. No altering of the dates from any hotel will be given to anyone giving a deposit. The only thing they guarantee you is if you give them half the money up front, that on the day he is supposed to arrive, you have to give them the other half. Well, and in any event, if you don't give them the other half, your $500 deposit is gone. They're taking your $500. So you can't change the arrival dates, and you can't change, you can't alter them a date. Okay, so each one of those hotels, this is really interesting. Each one of the hotels, this is the part that is just laughable. This is the part of the Philippines that no one understands. Each of the hotels that want the $500 deposit, because it's one of 2 or 3, 4 or 5-star hotels, it's roughly $1,000 with 3 meals a day. You give them the money, they set a date, and that date is firm. Any alteration, in other words, let's say I said that Warren is going to arrive on August 1st, to make it simple. He should be here before that. But let's say I wanted to say August 1st. Well, on August 1st, if I give them the other $500, $1,000, the time for his quarantining begins. But if he's not here and he arrives on August 5th, he has to pay 3,500 pesos a day more for those extra 5 days. So another 5 days times 3,500 pesos, or 24,000 pesos. Okay, so, however, if he doesn't show up at all, I lose the 500. If I give them the other 500 and he doesn't show up, I lose the 1,000. Warren loses the 1,000. Each hotel is only sure about one thing. Come to the hotel, sir, and give us a deposit so we can secure a room for you in our hotel. And here is the funny part about the Philippines. All hotels are empty. There are no rooms available in any hotels except Quarantine hotels and little mom and pop hotels that aren't quarantine certified. So to take, I'm going to break this down for you. It's very specific how they want your money, and they don't want to give you anything for it in return. We're going to use the Henin as an example. So the Henin would like me to come and give them half the money, which is actually $375. It's exactly 3,500 pesos a day for 14 days. And they want a specific date set for Warren's arrival. If he comes after that, those days are gone, and he has to pay additional 3,500 pesos a day. So the one thing all hotels are clear on is that you have to set a specific date to guarantee you a room in a hotel like the Henin that has about 175 rooms empty. They want you to come and guarantee you a room. So that in and of itself is bizarro. There is no difference in any hotel that's quarantine friendly. The Bellevue has the same exact policy, as does several other hotels I frequented in conversations. So number one, they want a deposit and a set date. If the date changes of the arrival, you lose from that date forward. If Warren wasn't to come till after the 14th, then you would have to pay them again for the service of being in the quarantine hotel. This is the absurdity of all of this, but it gets a lot more complicated. And it gets a lot more expensive, and it gets a lot more time consuming. So let's forget about the hotel costs. Oh, we see stupid chat. Let's forget about the hotel costs. Start from the beginning. The begging. Starting from the begging. Jack Thompson, he is a blue vein special if I've ever seen one. He's on here instigating. Oh, now we have Globe at the door. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kenneth. Yo. Hold on, people. I got Globe here. Where are you? Can you do this while I'm live or no? I'm live now. Yeah, right now I do, yeah. But yesterday, no, and this morning, no. You wanna, are you gonna change the modem? Okay, let me cut the live. I'll be out in 2 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll bring the technicians on the screen so you can see what I'm about to do. So, all right, 1 minute. All right, everybody, 1 minute. Give me 60 seconds. This is an amazing thing, having what Scott Del Fuego calls the internet in the Philippines. So we've had the Globe people here. This is the 3rd time this week, the 5th time this month, the 15th time this summer, the 50th time this year. So I'm going to bring the Globe people on here now so you can see why my internet wasn't working on my main computer, and now I'm working off a tablet. So just they're going to be in here in a moment, in 1 moment. Hold on. Amigo, my iPad. Okay, so here are the men again. These are the gentlemen that have been fixing my computer for the last, well, 3 years. And we've replaced, I don't know, 25 modems. No, not 20, but 10 or 12. So I'm going to end this live stream, and probably in 30 minutes, I'll start it all over again. Because I have things in regards to flying to the Philippines, and I will give you an exact procedure and an exact cost to bring someone from another country into the Philippines, including the procedures of the quarantine procedures themselves. So this is this man over here, that's Kenneth. And your name, sir?
Angelo.
What?
Angelo.
Angelo. And we have actually become friends over the last couple of years. So I'll see you in about a half an hour. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Jack Thompson, for starting the e-begging. Remember, I run a legitimate scam. Just remember that, and bring that information with you when you decide to bring me money. Just say this is for Michael Fazio for his legitimate scam, because he runs a legitimate scam. And remember, if I have the fedora on, not only am I e-begging, but I have to tell you, you know and I know that in the Bible, Jesus said, it is better for you to give money to Michael Fazio than the other way around. It's in red letters. Jesus said it's better for you to give money to Michael Fazio than for him to give money to you. Just remember, those are the words of Jesus. In the name of the Lord, amen. See you in a little bit. I'm Ping Permy. Gotta tell you, fun, more fun in the Philippines, baby. That's right, Michael Fazio. Better to give to Michael Fazio than the other way around, says Jesus. It's in the Bible.